Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Numbers 10 to 18, Proverbs 25, and Psalm 29. Let's start. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Make 2 silver tablets of how workers shall make them. You shall use them for summoning the congregation and for breaking it. And both up line, all the congregation shall gather themselves to the tent. If they blow only one, then the choose the heads of the tribes shall gather themselves to. When you blow an alarm, the camps on the east side shall set out, and you blow an alarm the second time, the camps on the south side shall set out. An alarm is to be blown wherever they are to set out. The assembly is to be done. Together you shall blow along the boss, you shall not sound alarm, and the sons of Aaron the priest shall blow the trumpet. The trumpet shall be to you for a perpetual statute 30 generations. When you go to warn your land against the best of your capacity, you shall sound an alarm for the child, and you may be your own fool when you go. And you shall be safe from your enemies. On the day you go and say, at your point of haste and at the beginning of your months, you shall blow the trumpets over your burnt offering, and over the sacrifice of the peace of it. It shall be a reminder of you before you go. And Lord your God, in the second year, the second month, and 20th day of the month, the covenant over the tabernacle of the testimony. And when people is strange by the words of prayer. Sorry, and the Christ have done the words of prayer. They sacrifice on the command of the Lord by Moses. And the same the camp of people do sacrifice by their companies. They the company of the national son of Enda, and the company of the tribe of the people as accurate and nothing else. And the company of the tribe of the people as was Eliab, son of Helen. And the tabernacle was taken out of the Gershon, and the son of Mary. And carried the tabernacle set out, and the sand of the camp of started by their companies. Here the company was Eli, the son of Jun. Here the company of the tribe of the people was Simeon, Shilai, the son of Zerishah. Here the company of the tribe of the people Gad was Eli, the son of Dila. And the Korahites set out, carrying the whole thing, was the tabernacle set before their arrival. And instead in the camp of the people were framed set by the companies. Here the company was Elisha, the son of Amha. Here the company of the tribe of the people Moses, Gamaliel, the son of Pedazah. Here the company of the tribe of the people Benjamin was Beer, son of Gideon. And the strength of the camp of the people and the very God of all the kings set up by the companies. Here the company was the Hazel, the son of Elisha, and the company of the tribe of the people Asher was paid jealous from Archer. Here the company of the tribe of the people Naphtali was a hero of Halina. This is the order of March. The people is by the companies when they say, we must to hear from the road of meeting and most probable. We must say out of the place where we said, Lord, I'll give it to you, come with it. So I do good to you for the most promised good teacher. And I said to him, I will not go out to Patra and then to my kingdom. And he said, please don't leave us, so you know where we should camp the limbs. And he will say, if you do go with us, whatever good the Lord will do to you, that's the same will he do for you. And they set out from the mountain of the Lord through his journey, and the ark of the covenant of the Lord went before them through his journey. They seek out resting close to the covenant, and the covenant of the Lord was over them by day. Whenever they set out from the camp, whenever the ox set out, the area set arise over the Lord. And let your enemies just kind of let those who for you from before you. And the rest he said, return the Lord to 10,000 Asia. And if you will complain to hearing of the Lord about their misfortune, the Lord heard his anger was given. And if I had the Lord bound him, I would consume some outlying parts again. And if you will cry out to me, and most praise the Lord, and the fire died down. And in the place was called Terror, because the fire of the Lord burned among them. And the rabble that I was among them, he had a strong courage, and the people of Israel wept against her. And the weed meat to eat. The only fish we ate in Egypt, the cost nothing, the cucumbers and melons, the meat lakes, the onions, and garlic, but now strength is dried, and there's nothing over this mountain to look at. And the man was kind of like crying and seeing his appearance like that of a deli. And the people went out and gathered and grinded him with big and molds and boiled in pots and made cakes of it. And the taste of it was like the taste of cakes baked with oil. And dew fell upon the can, and at the men fell asleep. And I had the people weeping throughout their clothes. Everyone at the door was saying, the Lord lies hollow and moved this place. And I said to the Lord, I dealt with all with his servant. And I have not found favor in your sight, but you may lay the burden of all the people to me. I can see all this people. Did I give them better? He just say to me, give me your bosses and that's crazy nursing child. To the land it's short to get so fast. Where am I to get me to give to all those people? For they wait before me, say, give us meat. That way me, I'm not able to carry all those people alone. The burden is too heavy for me. You would treat me like this, you tell me I want to find favor in your sight. I may not see my wretchedness. And the Lord said to me, gather for me 70 men of the people of Israel. And I said, him know to be elders of the people. And officers over them, bring them to the tent meeting. Let them take the stand there with you. I will come down and talk with you there. And take some of the spirit that is on you and put it on, that you may bear the burden of the people with you. So you may not bear yourself alone, and so to people consecrate yourselves. Now tomorrow, and shall you if you wept in hearing of the Lord, say, who will give us meat to? Who is better for us than the Egypt? And therefore the Lord will give you meat. You shall not eat just one day, or 2 days, or 5 days, or 10 days, or 20 days, or a whole month, till it comes out of you, and it comes out into you. And you should ask the Lord is among you. And I wept over for him, saying, why do we come out of Egypt? And I said, the people among whom are number 600,000 of them. And he said, I'll give them meat, they may eat a whole month. Shall flocks and herds be slaughtered to them, and be enough for them? Shall the fish of the sea be glad to get for them, be enough for them? And the Lord said to Moses, saying, is the Lord's hand short, and you shall see whether the Master's word will come true for you or not. And the Master went out and told the people the words of the Lord. He gathered 70 men of the elders of the people, and placed them around the tent. And then the Lord came down in the spirit and took some of the spirit that on him, and put it on the 70 others. And since the spirit rested on him, the prophecy did not continue to live. And 2 men rested in the king, one named Elda and another named Rita. And the spirit rested on the age among these. Now among these who register, they are not going up to 10, they show property in the king. And Ariana and Rim Tom makes out and meet our property in the king. And the son on the system most from Jews. So my lord most stop. And most is just for my sake, without all the Lord's people of property. And Proverbs, so the Lord put the spell on them. The most announced of Israel returned to king. And ran from the lost ring up. And they brought clear from the sea at them before beside the king. Had these on this side, and days on the other side around the king. And 2 cubes above the grid, and the people rose all that day and all the night, and all the next day. And gathered the crowd. Those who gathered the least gathered 10 heads, spread them out for themselves all around the king. And when meat was yet between their teeth, therefore was consumed. And the Lord kindled against the people. And the Lord struck down the people with a very great plague. Therefore the name of the place was called Kiblath Tower, because there they buried the people with the Kirby. And Kiblath Tower, the people journeyed to Hazel. They remained at Hazel. Aaron and Aaron spoke against Moses because the Cushite woman he had married a Cushite woman. They said, has the Lord indeed spoken against Moses? He not spoken to us also. And the Lord heard another man Moses was very meek, more than all the people on the face of the earth. The son of the Lord said to Moses and Aaron and Mary, come out, you three to attend me. And 3 of them came out, and the Lord came down in pillar of clouds, stood and stood 10 called Aaron and Mary. And both came forward and said, hear my words of a prophet. If there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known to him in a vision. And I speak with him in a dream, not so with my servant Moses, speak with all my house. With no teeth, mouth to mouth, clearly and with, and not in words, but hearts from the Lord. Why were you then not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? And the angel of the Lord was kindled against, and he departed. And the cloud moved from over the tent. Behold, Miriam was leprous like snow. Aaron turned toward Miriam, and behold, she was leprous, and said to Moses, my Lord, do not punish us because we've done false sin. And then not abuse one day, his flesh is half a year when he comes out of his mother's womb. And Moses cried to the Lord, God, please heal that place. And the Lord said to Moses, if her father but spit in their face, shall she not be ashamed 7 days? And they'll be shut outside the camp, and after that she may be brought in again. So Miriam was shut outside the camp 7 days. And the people did not set out on the march till Miriam was brought in again. After that the people set out from Hazel, came to the mountains of Paran. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak and send men to smite the land of Canaan, and I'm giving among the people of Israel. And each tribe of their fathers shall send a man, everyone a chief among them. So Moses sent them from the wilderness of Paran according to commanding law. All the men who were heads of the people of Israel, their names, son of tribe of Reuben, Shimon, the son of Zachar, from the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat the son of Hor, from the tribe of Judah, Caleb son of Jephunneh, from the tribe of Isaac, Idol son of Joseph, from the tribe of Ephraim, Shea the son of Noah, from the tribe of Benjamin, Paltiel the son of Ephraim, from the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel the son of Sodi, from the tribe of Joseph, Gadiel the son of Susi, from the tribe of Dan, Amiel the son of Gemali, from the tribe of Asher, Seth the son of Michael, from the tribe of Naphtali, and Abi the son of Opsi, from the tribe of Gad, Gil the son of Machir, who was amazed them, who Moses sent to Spartan, and Moses called Hoshea the son of Nun, Joshua, and Moses sent to Spartan, and the king of Syria, go up into Negah, and go to how could see what the land is, whether the people who draw on a strong or weak, whether they feel many, whether the land that they draw on is good or bad, whether the seas that draw on like cares, or strong, whether the lands which are born. Whether they attend to or not, you could go to bring some of the fruit land. Now the time of the season first ripe grapes. The land is by the land for the west is entering home near Abraham. They entered Negah and came to Hebron. He managed to shine Talmud and sent Anak with her. They came to Vayash, cut down from there, burned with the same cluster of grapes. Carried on a pole between the 2 of them. They also brought some pomegranates with figs. And the place was called Vayash because the cluster of Hebrews were cut down from there. And in the 40 days, he returned from Spain, and they came to Moses and told the congregation of Hebrews and the wilderness. And Paran and Kadesh and told it, brought back word to them and told the congregation and food of the land. They told them, we came to the land which is sent, and it flows no Kahal. And this is for however the people who dwell in the land are strong. The seas are fortified very much. Besides, we saw the sons of the Negah, and like that, the Amalekites dwell in the land of Negah. Heroes and Jebusites to Amalek dwell in the hill country. The king is dwell from among the sea, and along the Jordan. The Caleb cried to the people before Moses and said, let's go, I want to occupy, for we were able to overcome it. And the men who had gone on with him said, we are not able to go against the people. They're stronger than we are. So they brought to the people a power upon the land that they spied, saying, and the land through which we once spied as the land that devours its inhabitants, and all the people who were here we saw in the art have a great height, and there we saw the Nephilim. Now we seen to ourselves like grasshoppers, and so we seen to and all the congregation raised the mouth, and the people wept that night. And all the people grew of Israel grumbled against Moses. The whole congregation said, would that we had died in the land of Egypt, would that we had died in this wilderness? Let the Lord bring us into the land to fall by shore. Now why is not the ones who will become the prey? Would it not be better for us to go back to Egypt? And they said to one another, let us choose land and go back to Egypt. And Moses and Aaron fell on their face before all the assembly of the congregation. And the people said, and Joshua the son of Nun, Caleb son of Jephunneh, who among those who spied the land, toward the close, said to all the congregation of people, and the land which we passed through to spy is exceedingly good. If the Lord delights in us, he will bring us into this land and give it to us, the land that flows milk and honey. And then do not rebel against the Lord, and do not fear the people of the land, for they have bread for us. Their protection is removed from them, and the Lord is with us, do not fear them. And all the congregation said to stone the stones, the glory of the Lord appeared at the time needs all the people. And the Lord said to Moses, how long will the people despise me? And how long will they not believe me, in spite of all the sins they have done among them? Second, the persons in this inheritance I'll make you a nation greater mighty than that. And most that's all in Jerusalem here, and he brought up the secret in the light. And they'll tell the inhabitants of this land, they've had the year of God and missed these people. For a year ago I seen face to face, and Constance over the new before them. In the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night. And if you kill his people as one man, and if you hear your famous sayings, because the Lord was mighty to bring to his people until he swore to give to them, because he has killed them in the wilderness. And now place at the power of the Lord, like the big great as you promised, saying, the Lord such and burning step of slow, who create iniquity and transgression, you'll bring by no means clear the good. Distinctly iniquity the fathers down the children, into the third and fourth generation. He's put on the iniquity of people, according to the reign of yourselves, so just if you can see from each one to another. And loves I provide according to your word. The children as of all the shall feel as all the glory of the Lord. Now my men who esteem the glory in the sons of Jun and the waters. They put me to test these 3 times, and I bring my voice. Shall see blood, and I shall to keep so fast. And those who despise it shall see it. But I don't get make a difference between me forward. However, into lands which he and his sons shall possess it. Yes, I see my the king has done the man is turned to my this afternoon and this out of the way there I see. And the last week of Mason and say, how long shall the swift of him should grumble against me? I've had the grumblings of the people, and there's the grumble against the saints, and I say that because by you say I hear I'll do to you, the devil shall fall on the and avoid not but listen listen. Some 20 years old and up. He have grumbled against you, know what should come to me. And so that I'll make you do except kill him, son of Jephthah. Then Joshua son of man, but your little ones who said we become cry, harboring, and they shall not land you rejected. As to you, your dead body shall fall in this wilderness, and your children shall be shepherds in the land 40 years, and shall suffer no faithlessness until the last day dead bodies lies in the wilderness. According to the number of days on which you swore to them, 4 days a year for each day shall bring you 40 years, and you shall know my displeasure. I, the Lord, speaking. So this I'll do to all this wicked congregation who are going together against me. This wilderness and shall come to a full end. In that day shall die, and the men who listen to spite the land, who attend to make all the congregation God will against them, I bring up a bad report about the land. And the men who brought up a bad report of the land, that I plague before the Lord. Those men who went to spite the land, and Joshua son of Nun came, the son of Jephthah remained alive. And most told these words all the people as done, the people learned greatly. And they rose early in the morning and went to the heights of the hill country, saying, here we are. And I'll come to the place that the Lord's promised for you, said, and they said, why now are you transgressing the command of the Lord, and that will not succeed? Do it, God, for the Lord is not among you, lest you be struck down before your enemies. For there the Amalekites and the kingdoms facing you shall fall by itself, because you turn back and fly the Lord. The Lord will not be with you. They presume to go over the heights of the hill country. And although neither the ark of the covenant of the Lord nor the most hard that came, the Amalekites and the Canaanites have lived in their hill country, came down to feed them, pursued them even to Hormah. And the Lord spoke to Moses, and he speak to the people as and say to them, you go into the land you are to inherit, which I am giving you, offer to the Lord from the flock, for your offering over offering a sacrifice, to fulfill vows for your offerings upon a feast to make cleanse them to the Lord. And the Hebrews shall offer to the Lord and offer to the Lord a grain offering of a tenth of an ephah of fine flour, except a quarter of a hin of oil. They shall offer with the burnt offering for the sacrifice, a quarter of a hin of oil, and its drink offering of each land. A far range shall be offered for a grain offering 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with a third of a hin of oil. And for the drink offering shall offer a third of a hin of oil, reserved to the Lord. And the offer of bulls of burnt offering is sacrificed to fulfill a vow for peace offering to the Lord. And one shall offer the bull or grain offering of 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour, these are half a hin of wine, and shall offer for the guilt offering half a hin of wine, as a food offering, and place it over to the Lord. And this shall be done for each bull, and for each lamb or younger. As many as the offering, so you shall do with each one, as they are. Every native of Israel shall do the same as those in offering of food offering, as we shall have unto the Lord, and if strangers sojourn anything, they shall have living permanently among you, which shall offer food offering. With the place you unto the Lord, you shall do as you do for your assembly, but there shall be one such for you, and for the stranger you sojourns with you, and such for other 30 generations, and the sojourn shall be alike before you. One more shall be for you, for the stranger who sojourns with you. The Lord spake to Moses, saying, speak to people as I say to you come to the land to which I bring you, and when you eat the bread of the land, you shall present a contribution to the Lord. On the first year day you shall present a love as a contribution, like a contribution from the flesh of the Lord. So you shall present it. On the first year day you shall give to the Lord as a contribution during your generations. If you sin unintentionally, do not observe this command, so the Lord spake to Moses. And all that the Lord's commanded you by Moses during the day that the Lord gave commanded, and on without your generation, it was done unintentionally without knowledge of congregation. For a congregation shall offer one bull from the heifer of the for a place of material brother. It was grain offering, drink offering, according to your rule. One male goat for his offering, and they shall make atonement for all the congregation of the people of Israel, and it shall be forgiven, because it was their mistake. And they brought the offering, and food offering to the Lord, and the sin offering before the Lord for their mistake. All the congregation of the people of Israel shall be forgiven, the strangers and the mother, because the whole population was all in mistake. And one person is intentionally shall offer female goat, you offer a sin offering, and the priest shall make atonement for the Lord for the person who makes a mistake. He sins unintentionally to make atonement for it. And he shall be forgiven, he shall have one more for him who does anything unintentionally for him who is native among the people of Israel. And for the stranger who is joined among them, and if the person who does anything without him, whether he's a native or such as revolt, Let us show come from among these people. This is despite the word of God, broken his commandment, that has shown you utterly cut off his neck was shut down. Other people at some of the words they found him in 6 months after. They found him going 6 months to most down and told the congregation. They put him in custody because they were being unclear what should be done to. And those to miss the man may shall be put to death. All the congregation stood with sins outside the care. All the congregation from outside the care and stood to death in the stones of the law commandments. And those to miss these 2 people and tell them to make tassels on the corners of the garments throughout the generations. And they put a cord of blood on the tassel each corner. It shall be a tassel for you until the kind of remember the commandments of the Lord to do them. Not to fall after and hide their after and kind to call after him. So you shall remember to do the commandments, and be holy to your God, and Lord your God, you are the land and to your God, and Lord your God. And according to his house and Christ, son of Levi, son of Dathan, and Bear, the sons of Eliab, the son of Pallas, son of Reu, and took me. And Abraham's performers, and numbered the people there, and 250 chiefs of the congregation, speculating on something well named. And some of them stood together against Moses, against Aaron, and all of them. You have gone too far. For all against Moses, and against Aaron. And you said, I want the congregation holy, everyone in the Lord's among them. Why then do you exalt yourself above the assembly of the Lord? And he said, the 2 foundations said to Cardinals company. The one in the Lord will show it says, who is holy, bring them near to. The one who would choose to bring near to take sense, Cardinals company, but find their appointments and before the Lord tomorrow. And the man whom the Lord chooses shall be the holy one. You have gone too far, sons of Levi, and said to the choir, and now your sons are, it is too small for a thing, and you that the God is separated from the congregation. Yeah, bringing the church to do service and tabernacle law. They stand for the congregation to administer. Here, bringing the church, all your brothers, sons of Levi, do it. But did you see the priest therefore is against the law? Here, no companies got together, was Aaron the congregation. They sent to call Dathan and Abraham, the sons of Eliab. And they said, we will not come out of this. Stay within your brothers out of land for milk and honey. Because the Lord said, you may stretch and make yourself a prince of rest. However, you will not rise into the land for milk and honey. And I'll give us inheritance for the misery. We've got the eyes of those men. We will not come out. And most of the day said to them, do I expect the offering? I have not taken one donkey from there. I have not harmed one of them. And Moses said to Corby, present you and come and follow you there and tomorrow. Everyone you take a sense to put in someone. Everyone you move for less than a sense of 250 senses in the USA. And I each sense. So every man took a sense to provide them and understood them to tell me with Moses and the chorus on both the congregation against it and should tell me. And both of his all congregation and all expect Moses and saying, separate yourselves from the among the congregation, mixed in the moment. They found their faces there, but the God is spiritual for Shalom, and they will. And we being with all the congregation. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, say to the congregation, get away from the dwelling, Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And the Moses spake to Dathan and Abiram, and that was Israel followed him. And spake to the congregation, saying, depart place from the tents of these wicked men, there's nothing less, as you be struck away from all the sins. They got away from the dwelling, Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And Dathan and Abiram came out and stood at the door of the tents, together their wives, their sons, and their little ones. And said, hereby shall know the Lord sent me to do these works. It has not been my own accord. If these men die, as all men die, or if they are visited by the fate of all mankind, the Lord has not sent me. And if the Lord creates something that is going to be mouth as well as not with all that wants to, they are going to go alive and show you shall know that these men are the Lord. As he is speaking, the words, all these words are going to split apart. He hath been to swell them out of their houses, all people who belong to God. And the goes into they not belong to them, but down by the shore. And the earth closed over, and the fire shall miss this somewhere. There was over land, and the fire big cry. He said, lest the earth swallow sorrow, if I came out from the Lord, I should have changed 50 men for instances. And the Lord said to Moses, saying, tell elders and the priest to take up sense out of the place, and then scatter the fire and why, for they become holy. That's what the sense of these men is in the cost of their lives. And they be made into having places covering for and the altars. They offer them applause, and they became holy. Their share and they shall be a sign for the people of Israel. And so also the priest took upon the senses that those who benefit will offer. They would have it as a covering for the altar, to be a reminder to the people of Israel that no outsider who is not of the sons of Aaron, who had joined you to bend his rulers and become Korah in his company. As the Lord said to him through Moses, the next day of the congregation of people which had gone against Moses against Aaron, saying, you call the people of the Lord. And when the congregation stood against Moses and against Aaron, they turned toward the heavy. And they called the cloud covenant. And the glory of the Lord appeared. And Moses and Aaron came from the tent, and the Lord said to Moses, saying, get away from the rest of the congregation. And they consumed them in the moon, and found their faces, and the minister down, take sense of provide them from off the altar, and lay instantly carry quickly to the congregation, make a tent for them. And that's gone up from the Lord. The plague has begun. And so Aaron took his Moses and ran into Moses, and behold, the plague had already begun with the people. And he put on the incense and made a tent with the people, and he stood between the dead and the living. Then the plague was stopped. And those who died in the plague were 14,700. Besides those who died in the affair of Korah. Moses Aaron returned to Moses and to the tent meeting when the plague was stopped. And the Lord said to Moses, so 2 people is to go from Moses' house, one for each father's house, each from all the chiefs according to father's house 12 stars, right? Each man anybody on his stuff. And write Aaron's name and on the staff of labor. There shall be one staff at the head of each father's house. And you shall deposit and send me before the testimony I will meet with thee. And the staff of the men whom I choose shall spell. And I shall make deceased with me the garments of people as I was to come against thee. And it's 2 people as and the old chief gave a staff, one for each chief, according to the father's house, 12 staffs. And the staff of Aaron was among the staffs. And Moses deposited the staff before the Lord and tended testimony. And next year Moses went into tended testimony and held the staff of Aaron for the house of labor and spoke and put forth blood. And his brother and the Proverb garments. And Moses put out the staff and before the Lord told the people as and I looked at Eastman, took a staff, and Moses to Moses, put the staff of Aaron before the testimony. They kept the staff of the rebels, they make an end of the ground like security. And said, I thus did Moses, the Lord commanded him, so he did. Among the people, as he said to Moses, here we perish with God, and we all will die. Everyone comes near to the tabernacle of the Lord, shall die, and we all to perish. So the priest said to Aaron, you and your sons and your father's house with you. So bear iniquity connects with the sanctuary, and your sons with you shall bear iniquity with the priesthood. You bring your others, I said, and the trouble of the trouble of your father. And join him minister to you, while you and your sons with you before the tent of testimony. You shall keep guard over you and over the whole time. It shall not come near to the vessel sanctuary of the altar. This day in Judah, you shall join you and keep watch over the tent meeting for the service of the tent. And now so you shall come near to you, and you shall keep guard over the sanctuary over the altar. There may never again be wrath among the people. And I would have taken the vessel of the among the people. You have given to you to give unto the Lord to the service of the tent meeting, and your sons with you. You shall guard your priesthood. Praise to for all that concerns the altar and those within the veil. You shall serve. I give you priest as a giver, and many outside it comes near you shall good set that. And the last was down, behold, I have given you charge of contributions. Say to me, I will consecrate things to people as I have given them to you as a portion of your sons of perpetuity. It shall be yours, the most holy things reserved from the fire. Every offering of theirs, every grain offering of theirs, and every sin offering of theirs, and every good offering of theirs, if they are to me, it shall be most holy to you and to your sons. Your most holy place shall you eat. Every meal made is holy to you. This also is yours, the contribution they give, no other offerings and people as I give them to you and to your sons indoors with you. As a perpetuity. Everyone who's clean has made it. Not the best of the oil and the best of the wine and the grape. The first fruits of what they bring to the Lord I give to you. The first rank fruit of all that is in their land, those they bring to the Lord shall be yours. Everyone who's clean has made it. Every devoted thing is shall be yours. Anything that opens the womb of all flesh, whether man or beast, which offered to the Lord shall be yours. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man shall redeem, and the firstborn unclean animal shall redeem. And the redemption price, you shall fix 5 shekels of silver. According to shekels which is 12 in the garage, and it has to account the first one of the sheep, and the first one of the good shall redeem. They are holy, you shall sprinkle their blood on the altar, and shall burn their fat of food offering with the pleasing of the Lord, and their flesh shall be yours, as the breast of his wife, and the right thigh they are yours. For the whole contribution of people is those way. As I to the Lord, I will give to you and to your sons and daughters with you as a perpetuity. It is common and sought before I go before the Lord for you, if we are soon after you with you. You must say, you shall have no inheritance in the land, neither shall you have any portion among you. There may be a portion of your inheritance among the people, till the years I give it every tithe is of inheritance, and retain for this service I do. Their service in 10 meeting. Those of the people Israel do not come near to the 10 meeting. As the best and die of the labor shall do the service of 10 meeting. They shall bear the iniquity, they shall be perpetual such generations. Among the people they shall have no inheritance, and tithe the people Israel. And they present a contribution to the Lord. They give to the leaders their inheritance. Therefore I said that they may have no inheritance among the people Israel. And the Lord said to Moses, moreover, you shall speak and say to the Levites, you shall take from the people Israel the tithe I guarantee you for your inheritance. You shall present a contribution for it to the Lord. And the tithe of the tithe, the contribution shall be counted to you, those that are over the grain of the threshing floor. And as the fullness of the wine press, you shall suppose and a contribution to the Lord, the way tithes, and which you receive the people is the private shall give the Lord's contribution to Aaron the priest. And of all the gifts to you shall present every contribution due to the Lord, shall make the best parts to be dedicated. Therefore you shall say to when you have offered from your day the best of all, you shall come to the produce, and was produce of the wine press. You may eat it in any place in your house, as is your reward for the service of the tent meeting. And you shall pay no sin, no reason of it, and you contribute the best of it. You shall profane the holy things of people is unless you die. Proverbs 20:25. You just the promise of Solomon, man has a kind of thing to do properly. There's a God of God takes the things of God considerations. There's heaven fire in the earth and so hard against unsearchable. Take away the rust and silver. Estimate is material for the first. Take away the wicked from the place of the king. They shall be established in righteousness. Do not put yourself forward in the king's presence, or stand in the place of the great. It is better to be told, come here, than put low in the presence of them. Why as you sin, do not haste to bring to call forward, you do in the good seed to share. All good cases make yourself and deal with another secret. Then she hears you bring shame upon you, and you will be known. Whoever fed this works like apples of God and sin of soul. Like a God on the gods, the wise people to listen to you. And call us in a time of hearts to hear from messenger of those sender. He first soul is lost, and cause more without rain. He is made a burst of good if he does not go. with patient will be persuaded. Then soft tongue will break about if you find honey, early enough for you to have full of it and vomited. And if you be silent in your neighbor's house, they have full of it and hate you. Any best false witness against the neighbors like a wolf lover, sort of shopper. Just when it's just man, having troubles like a bad tooth for this list. Adding songs to hang out like one teeth of gum in the cold. Like when he got sent, if your enemy's hungry, give him bad tea. If he says to give him water to drink, he'll better calls in his head. No water, no friend brings forth for your back by the tongue area looks. And you better to live in the corner of the house, on the house out of the course of life. The cold water to thy soul is good news from flock measure. Make a mighty spring up of your fans, a righteous man and goose wait for okay. There's no good deed, I tell you, noise and glory, seek one thing, glory. Man, that self controls like a sea bird and into left from the walls. Psalm 29. Ascribe to the Lord, heavenly being, ascribe to the Lord, glory, ascribe to the Lord, the glory to his name, worship the Lord, spend the holiness, bless the Lord over the woods, glory, glory, thunders. Now, the Lord over many words, the voice of the Lord is powerful, the voice of the Lord is full of majesty. The Lord breaks the stones, the Lord breaks the stones of Lebanon, he makes the Lebanon to skip like a calf, and stand like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord flashes forth flames of fire. The voice of the Lord breaks the waters, the Lord shakes the waters to catch. The voice of the Lord makes the deep give birth, and strips the forest and its temple all cry glory. The Lord sends burn about the over the fire, the Lord sends the clean fire, may the Lord give strength to his people, may the Lord bless the people with peace. Now, I should not do the Lord's right, holy right hand, Father, and Father, and you can come good and destined to have. He's no day, but for good, station, for good, and is not, and the sleep war. His skin and paragraph of armies. Tomorrow, bye.